Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the My Player Save with Coventry City. We start off today's game with Tranmere at home, Rotherham at home, then Hull City away. Massive thank you to all the guys who've come over from Sky Blue Talk to have a watch. I really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much. Into the first game then, Tranmere Rovers at home in the League Cup. We've been here before against Tranmere many years ago, I think it was in the 2000s. And we got massively humbled by Tranmere in the League Cup, losing 5-1 with an infamous debut and only performance from a goalkeeper called Rafael Nuzzo. He was on loan from Inter Milan, we all expected the best. He was never seen again, so probably the less said about him the better. So we start off against Tranmere with a better team. We're a couple of leagues above, so hopefully we can avoid an upset here. Early link up, getting some passes away, building possession, out to O'Hare, Bidwell, back to O'Hare, through to me, but the pass is just delayed, so it was behind me from Bidwell, which is a shame. Tranmere start to build, Fadson tries to get a foot in, ball goes over the top to Bristow with Dabo chasing him back. End to end start, we'll skip forward now to the 10th minute. Looking at Dabo down the line, he's made a great run there, but there's no one supporting him. Can we get there? We're calling for it. Oh, pass was just bad from Dabo there. We had a real good chance there, but it didn't come to anything. Skip forward another 10 minutes and we're on the attack again. Ball gets played through to Godden. Can he find me? No, he keeps the possession, plays it to Allen. Allen shoots across goal, but the keeper gets a good save. Great early chances for us, but we've still not tested the keeper properly really, and we haven't scored yet. Oh, great header there by Panzo. Ball gets recycled back into me, back out to Hamer. Hamer takes a shot and it's another save. Now we're really getting at them, we're just forcing that pressure. Free kick from Hamer, plays it out wide, into me. There's not a lot on, it's very narrow, I'll go for the shot. Oof, just hits the crossbar. That was a great effort, but it was never gonna dip quick enough. And we see it sail over the keeper and just drop on the top of the bar. Worth a dig, there was not a lot else on, so we've got to go and take those chances. It's still 0-0 as we approach half time. We're in the ball here, a bit scrappy. Call for it back from Godden. More scrappiness in midfield. Oh, I played Allen through here. Godden square, oh easy. 1-0 Coventry. Jamie Allen, great crossfield pass there to Matty Godden, who just taps it home. Under pressure from Samu, but great finish. Godden has been in good form so far this season, and when the big Swede gets back to full fitness, it'll be really interesting to see whose place he takes, mine or Matt's. Matty Godden goal just before half time sends us into the break. Really happy, really pleased. Let's see how we're performing against our stats as we trudge off for half time. It's been a hard game. Tranmere, certainly no pushovers. We've had some good chances though, and we are rightfully winning. It's just we probably should have a few more. Match rating of 9 is going to be near impossible to get, but the other two we're doing really well with so far. So hopefully we can continue and at least get 2 of the objectives for this game. 15 minutes to go now. Breaking up play midfield. I have picked up a yellow card for a foul, which was debatable, but looking after the ball in midfield, spraying it out towards Dabo, but it was a terrible pass. But I've made the run. Can we make up for it? We're through on goal. Blam. There we go. 2-0. Bad choice for me to make that pass out to Dabo, but it paid off in the end as we kept our work rate high, ran into the space and drilled it past the keeper. Keeper had no chance with that one. Really close to the keeper actually. I thought it was a bit further away than that, and if the put his hands to the side rather than keeping them narrow, he might have got us safe to that, but we take that. 2-0, 10 minutes to go, and hopefully that should be us through to the next round of the League Cup. Picked up a bit of a knock, but we haven't been substituted, so hopefully it will just run it off. The last dying embers of the game. Tranmere have got an attempt. Oh, it's blocked. Really good defending by the lads. Rose brings it away. Bidwell into midfield, and that's game. Really pleased with that performance. Excellent win for us. 2-0. Probably could have had a couple more, but we're through. That's all that matters. Good win, good result. Let's see how we got on in our final stats. As Hamer and me go off, setting the world to rights. Players look happy though. Rose and McFadden, great clean sheet for them. Didn't really have a lot to do, but it's still another clean sheet. 7.7 match rating, a goal, 2 shots on target, and the one that hit the bar. So as I say, I didn't think we'd get that 9 match rating, but at least we've ticked the other 2 off. And manager rating drops by 5 on that, but the other 2 will bump it straight back up. 9 successful one-on-ones, 8 forward passes, 15 successful dribbles. Really pleased with that. It's a good performance. Never know what to expect against a lower league cup team, so hopefully we can continue this form into the next game, where we will be facing a very different test with Rotherham. 3 passes in the opponent's half. We did double that up to 6, which is really pleasing. So as we close in on the top, we are just a few points behind Burnley, who are the early leaders, and we face Rotherham at home, who are bottom of the table. So let's start the game. We start with kick-off. Ball gets played out to Rose. Rotherham have turned it over quite quickly here, but thankfully we managed to break them down, and the ball goes out of play. Skip forward now to the 8th minute. We've got a goal kick. Oh, we've just played into trouble here. How many times have we seen this happen where we play ourselves into trouble? But thankfully we get the ball back. Ball gets played into me, into Dabo. Nice 1-2, but I just run into the player. Just such a poor decision there. Thankfully I've covered my man back, but Rotherham do have a chance here, and it's a save by Moore, but Rotherham take the lead through Matic. Very sloppy goal to concede. All stem from my poor choice in midfield, trying to run the ball out rather than looking for a pass. Good save by Moore, but it didn't really get anything on it, and Panzo just decides to head the opposite direction. Watch his animation here. Oh, there we go. Completely missed the ball. Maric gets an easy nod in. 10 minutes till half time now. We've got possession on the edge of their box. We're building nicely. I look for a little through ball. Absolutely woeful shot. That was definitely a shot. I'd love to claim it as a cross, but it was a shot, and it just bounces in off Godden's knee. You can tell by the animation it was a shot. The way it pulled back and the power on it, it just fizzed it across the goal. It was going miles wide, but thankfully Godden was there to knee it in. And another goal from Matty Godden. This episode is turning into the Godden show. We've got 2 already. And hopefully we can keep pushing and get another one against Rotherham to get 3 points. Straight back in with no cuts here. We're straight into from the kickoff from our goal. We turn the ball over nicely in midfield. Godden into O'Hare. I'm trying to make some space. There's nothing really going ahead. Here's me on the edge of the box. Oh, that's a woeful effort. Again, bad decision making. Should have looked for a pass. Rotherham here through on goal. Moore's come out. Great block by him. Dabo just bring it away. Just look after it. There we go. And that's half time. So after going down early doors to Maric's header, we've managed to battle back. Got an assist, albeit from a very wonky shot. We've got him getting the ball in, and hopefully we can keep building on this. Looking okay for our objectives so far. I don't think we'll get the 8.5 match rating. They seem to be really high expectations, so try and make the move down the line, but Alan doesn't play the ball. Davo stands his man up, and this is good defending from us. If we can stay solid, Moore's going to come out and claim really nicely. See if we can get the ball upfield now. Just after half time, we need to try and strike as soon as possible. I don't want it to be a late one again. O'Hare's on the ball. I'm calling for a through ball. Can we play? This time we do look for the cross, and there's Godden. That's 2-1. That one was definitely a cross. That was definitely intentional, and it's a really nice pass actually to play it just in front of him. Nice little touch out his feet, and he guides it in to the near post. Lovely goal from Godden. Can't moan about that one at all. Lovely goal. That gives us the lead after going down early on. We fought back. Typical of Coventry, I think. Like, we always struggle against the weaker sides. Like when we played Wigan last week in real life. We really struggled to break their like 10-man defence down and all their time wasting antics. Finally we did through a scrappy deflected goal, but then the second goal by Victor Gyökeres last week was just phenomenal. What a player he is. And it's a shame that he's missing so much of this save as the ball breaks to me. Oh, it's a good save by the keeper. But it's given Godden a chance up front, and we're developing quite a good rapport. Ball comes in. Oh, another poor choice. I've seemed to just be overthinking this one today. Really poor decision making. Thankfully, it's worked in our favour for our 2 goals, but trying to play a little bit selflessly now. Playing through Godden. We're calling for it at the back post. Alan doesn't do that. He plays it into Godden, and that's 3. Matty Godden's hat-trick. Near post, top corner. What a beautiful finish this is. We were calling for it at the back post, but there was no way he was going to pass that. They say a keeper shouldn't be beaten at his near post, but you can't get much more tighter into the top corner than that. And another cracking finish by Matty Godden. Last few minutes now, see if we can see the game out. Panzo's closing his man down, they're pushing through midfield. Just going to try and see this out. 3-1. Ball gets fired in. Oh, what a save by Moore. Keeps us in it. Conceding them would have been a really bad time to concede a goal. And the ball gets cleared from the corner. Comes to try and track the men across. Man spell on the edge of the box. Gets played through. I'll call for it and we'll bring the ball out, and hopefully that will see the game finished. Yes. As we look to play Kane in on the right, the referee's called full time, and Matty Godden's hat-trick gives us a huge 3 points there against bottom of the table Rotherham. Looked touch and go early on. Typical performance against a minnow, but we got the 3 points. In real life we got a 2-2 draw at home to Rotherham, but since that game we've been on a pretty decent run of form and flying up the table, and it's great to see. 7.5 match rating, got our assists, we got 2 assists in fact, and then unfortunately we didn't grab a goal, but the team won. We got a good performance and our strike partner had a great game. 2 objectives failed, which is a bit annoying, but the as I said before, the 8.5 match rating is a bit ambitious really. Good personality points. We're still loitering in that middle triangle, which is quite nice. Not pushing too far either way, not doing anything intentionally anyway. Possession rate, we can't really control that when you only control 1 player. So next game up, we are now top of the league. Burnley lost their game in round 10 and we travel to Hull City, who are 5th. I didn't realise until we played this game that Hull City's real ground is in this game, so that's a couple now. So with Hull and Huddersfield have both got their real grounds in it, and it's quite a cool stadium when you look at it from a FIFA perspective. So we start early with possession straight from the kickoff. Player 1-2 with Dabo, call for it again, and we're through on goal. Oh, we're just offside. That must have been tight. I was calling for it, I was mashing the pass button. Oh yeah, it's just gone too soon. Just got too far ahead. It's really hard to watch the line when you're like looking at it from this view. It's quite tricky. But we play on, we get the ball out to Dabo, he's charging in. Alan with the ball, back to Dabo, back to Godden. Oh, Godden's just chopped it over the bar. Great football, and with the form that Godden's in at the minute, you'd expect him to bash that in, but he's just clunked it over the bar. But it's a good early chance for us. Hull are a decent side, they're in 5th. They rumbled us in real life quite easily, but hopefully we can turn a bit of FIFA flair on here. Good hold up play here by me. Look to bring in McFadzean into O'Hare. Rebuild again from the back. Bidwell's free on the left. Into my feet. Is there anyone there we can pass to? Godden's there. Oh, unlucky Matty. Deflects over and that'll be a corner. Nothing came of that corner, so we'll cut to the next highlight. Ball into O'Hare. I'm making a run down the line again. It's just before half time. Can we nick one just before? O'Hare into me. Block shot into me again. Oh, I just can't find that bottom corner. I was trying to just finesse it into that bottom right. Keeper had it covered, and we go into the half-time break level on goals at 0-0. Been a frustrating game, but we're playing alright. I think we're playing pretty well. Yeah, 7.3 match rating, 8 passes in the opponent's half, that's pretty easy to nail, and 100% dribble success rate, which is really impressive because quite often we don't get that. So, Moore at the back, plays a short goal kick out to Rose, out to Dabo. We've made a run down the line. Can we hold it up here and bring some into play? Go on Dabo, continue your run. Got a big bit of space here to run into. Can we play it? Can we have it, Alan? Lovely. And we play into Godden. Yeah. On the form this boy's in at the minute, he doesn't miss those. And whereas before I probably would have gone for a shot here, the angle's definitely not on, and Godden's just got a simple tap in. O'Hare as well at the back post, breaking his neck to get in there was incredible. Definitely got a good chance if we're seeing this game out now, because we've been pretty solid defensively this save. Apart from the Cardiff game, which was a bit of a mental one, where it's like 3-3 at the end. After it's 0-0, wasn't it? At the hour mark when I came on, and it ended up 3-3. And we just dink the ball away down to Allen. Ball's out to O'Hare, and we do see that 1-0 through. Not many highlights from the whole game, but a trip away to 5th place and coming away with a 1-0 win is outstanding. High fives all round, Big Tens. Love to see the spirit of this camp is great at the minute, and hopefully we can keep going now that we've achieved top spot and be pushing towards promotion. The next question will be is when do we look to up the difficulty, because at the minute we're doing well, we're doing really well. So do we look to move to legendary? That'll be the next question, I think. But plus 25, we achieved all 3 match objectives. Manager's delighted, we got player of the match. 1250 in the points, which is really nice to see. We're still slowly building towards that 10,000 tier. We're about halfway there. When we get to that, we get a +3 on our stats rather than the +1. But yeah, Dabo's dancing the night away. Big 3 points, and we round off the month top of the league, 4 points clear of Burnley and 6 points clear of West Brom, who are in 3rd. Really pleased with that. Really good month of results, especially after going 1-0 down to Rotherham. It was a bit touch and go, but we managed to fight back and secure a great win for the club. So looking forward, we've got Stoke at home, West Brom away, Borough away, Bristol City at home, then Wolves at home in the League Cup before travelling away to Reading to finish off October. We're getting through it now, building some pace, and I thank you so much for your support. See you next time.